In this lesson, we're going to look at technicalities versus emotional impact. Now, right off the bat, emotional impact, that is a piece that has a lot of emotion to it. It has a mood, it has a story, and it has feeling. A piece with these emotional elements will always win out over a piece that is more technically correct, but lacking in these emotional elements. You know, technicalities often occur, for example, when someone critiques your work or you've seen work being critiqued, where someone will say, hey, that arm is drawn incorrectly or that head is on skew or something like that. However, if the piece has enough of an emotive element to it, enough feeling in it, a lot of the time this causes a blindness in the viewer, so to speak, perhaps even a willing blindness, that they're willing to disregard the technical correctness just because of the joy that they're feeling or the the emotions that they're feeling from that particular piece, right? The feelings that they're getting from the piece. Now, that's not to say that we should abandon all technical rules and things like that, but rather that by understanding how weighty the emotive elements of a piece are, that we can use this knowledge to leverage it in a very similar way to the way that poets leverage poetic license, right? Where they're making up words and things that don't exist. The words are not technically correct, yet the poets use it in such a way that it really just adds to the poem. And, you know, we don't really look at it and people don't go, well, look at this fool making up these random words. You know, this doesn't exist. Is this guy educated? No, we go, wow, that's a pretty cool made up word. And that's awesome. So we kind of want to leverage the emotional impact of our pieces and, of course, definitely instill as much story, feeling, and emotion in our work as possible, therefore sort of freeing us in some respects to not being so hard on ourselves about the technical aspects of a particular piece. So the last thing that I want to say as well is that you're going to find, as we discuss this later on, that this relates a lot to believability and realism and the difference between these two things and which one is more important in an artwork. So let's go to the next lesson.